I'll show you how to use a pendulum to test whether things are good for you or not. In an ideal world, we would just use our intuition. However, we weren't raised to follow our intuition. We were raised to follow rules and instructions. When we are raised disconnected from our intuition and we are flooded with other people's opinions, other people's beliefs, lots of information, conflicting information coming in from different experts, we disconnect from our bodies. Our bodies have all the answers we need, but our intuition gets very clouded when we are constantly following rules, constantly giving our power away, needing to be liked, needing to fit in, needing to be accepted, needing approval, recognition, validation, wanting other people to choose and decide for us. All these things cloud the intuition. So if you are confused as to what is good or bad for you, you can use a pendulum. This is a shungite crystal pendulum, but it doesn't have to be a pendulum. It can be a necklace with a pendant on it, or it can be a set of keys. It's not magic. The pendulum is just responding to your nervous system, to your subconscious mind, which contains all the answers you need. There's no point using the pendulum to test if you really, really, really want something, because you're going to influence the pendulum to say yes. Use the pendulum if you are indifferent and completely neutral, meaning it doesn't matter if it's a yes and it doesn't matter if it's a no. I'm okay with either answer. So when you're completely neutral, you want to hold the pendulum still and then get it to calibrate with you. Show me yes. Show me no. Now, rather than saying yes or no, I like to personally test strong or weak. Show me strong. Show me strong. Show me weak. Okay. Once it's calibrated, you can test your objects. Or it could be a home, or it could be a partnership, or it could be a vacation, or it could be a car, or a class, workshop, or a form of exercise. It can be anything, as long as you are indifferent to the answer. You can test the product, and then you can test it for you. There are two different testings. So, for example, if I test this, you don't need to know the label, you don't need to know what's in it, you don't need to know the ingredients, right? So this product, strong or weak? That's a weak product. Now this product for me, if I were to eat it, strong or weak? Weak, which means it's going to weaken my body if I eat it. Right? This product, strong or weak? This product is weak. That doesn't mean all limes are weak. It's just this product, maybe this brand, is weak. Now, this product, if I eat it, is strong. Which means even though it's not a strong product, it's not going to weaken my body. This product, strong or weak? It's a weak product. This product for me, strong or weak? It's also weak for me to take, which means it would weaken my body or it would not strengthen my body. Okay, this product, strong or weak? Weak. And for my body, strong or weak? Also weak. This product, strong or weak? Strong. This product for me, strong or weak? Strong. That doesn't mean I can eat all apples. It just means that I can eat this apple and it's strengthening for my body. It strengthens my body. This product, strong or weak? Strong. This product for me, if I were to eat it, weak. Meaning it's not going to strengthen my body. It may weaken my body. Right? So don't assume that all fruits and vegetables are good for you. And what's good for me, what's strong for me, may not be strong for my son or my friend. So you got to be very specific in what you ask. And you don't have to buy a product to test it. You can just look at pictures. Say you're doing some online shopping. You can just look at the pictures and just test strong or weak, right? The pendulum will tell you. But again, you've got to be neutral about the answer. And also, you can take this to the grocery store, the supermarket with you, and just test the products. For me, this tests weak on all of the different potatoes except for one potato. See, now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about that potato and now it's going strong. See that? Maris Piper potatoes. Right? Don't worry about looking crazy in the grocery store. What's crazy is that 90% of the products in the grocery stores are completely toxic. And we're buying with our eyes, influenced by marketing campaigns, rather than our intuition.